Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Finally, I found two new 5-packs at Walmart yesterday, and I am going to do an unboxing and review of them and also a comparison to previous models I have of these particular vehicles in these 5-packs. So without any further ado, I'm going to try and keep this video fairly short. It's going to be difficult because there are a lot of cars to look at. But let's go ahead and open them. So give me a second while I crack them open and then we will look at them. But before we do that, let's just look at the packaging real quick. So sorry about the reflection, guys. There is a lot of windows in my apartment and we finally have a sunny day in Vancouver. It only took 4.5 months. Doing it at a weird angle just so I don't get as much glare. So I don't think any of these are new castings. We have seen them all before. But some of them are new colors. In fact, all of them might be new colors in this case. There's the side and back of that. And then we look at the other one once it's cracked. So I've opened the packaging and we're going to go through these cars real quick. Just going to do it in the order that they're in. I like them all, so there's no real highlight for me. They're all highlights. I love this casting. This is a Mini Cooper van. It's called the Austin Minivan. I think it says Vic's Florist, sorry. Nice livery at the back. It's got the tow hook. Front is not done. This is the third version that I have in my collection, and I do have another one in the mail that I purchased on Whatnot, which I'm very excited to get. It's, can't remember exactly what it is, but it's some candy themed vehicle. Paid a couple of bucks for it. This one's really nice. And then the two other vehicles I have in my collection. So the green one is a newer casting. This one you can see does not have the tow hook. Let's just do a side-by-side comparison. They're quite similar. Casting itself is the same. This one of course has the front done, and that does make a world of a difference. I think I'd rather have the front done than have the extra tow hook, to be honest with you. And then there's also this version, which is also the old casting without the tow hook, but same vehicle. Those are the three versions that I have, guys. Fantastic vehicle, beautiful to collect. There's lots of versions of this particular vehicle. I just started collecting it, so I'm just adding them to my collection as we go. Very, very happy to have it. And you'll be seeing a lot more of these as I find them and display them. All right, next we are going to look at this Mercedes wagon in I would call it a pastel orange. I was actually quite excited when I heard that this 5-pack was going to have this orange Mercedes, because I thought it was the same as the Walmart exclusive, but you can see that there are two completely different colors. One is a pastel orange, the other is a very, very dark orange. So definitely a different version. These are not even close. I would say they're completely different colors. One has a pastel-y feel to it, and this one, as you can see, is just definitely just a straight orange, almost Matchbox orange. Wonderful casting. This is the 6th or 7th version of it that I have. The 1980 Mercedes-Benz W123 wagon. That's really sharp. And I didn't bring my rotate out, guys. I'm just going to do it by hand. I'm going to show you other versions of that particular vehicle that I already own. There it is in black. Came as a single. And then the brown version that came in the 5-pack. Can't remember if I think the green also was out of a 9-pack, if memory serves me well. It did come originally as a single, I think, but I never got it. And then it came as a pastel green, the 9-pack, and there it is in blue, and I think that was a single part of the main line, as was the yellow version right there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different versions of it, and then I did find this mainline version, which was damaged at the top there. Look at that, factory error of some sort. And I thought I'd do this was the second custom that I ever did. I put gold wheels on it. Of course, I did a horrible job of drilling it the first time. Drilled into the plastic instead of the metal. Improved my technique a lot since then, but still love this casting. I think it looks really, really good with these rubber wheels. Sort of true to the time that this vehicle's from, or maybe not quite the time, but still it looks quite sharp, I think. So there it is, guys, one more time just to show you. Totally different colors. So the Target exclusive is still an exclusive for once. Thank you for that, Matchbox. All right, next, another favorite of mine, Mini Countryman in black for the first time with gray lines. I didn't even notice that at first. Look at that, that is sharp. 2011 Mini Cooper Countryman. This is an obnoxiously tall car, even in real life. It always surprises me because when I think of it as a small car. But when I pass one, I always realize how much taller it is than my own car. And you can see that it's sort of true to scale even on the Matchbox line. Actually, the guy that parks right behind me has this exact car in my apartment building. I wish it was a single. I would have bought it and put one on his windshield for him. A buddy of mine. Look at that, look at the detailing. Countryman, Cooper S, beautiful. Sort of a metallic paint there. This is just completely done. Very, very well done. Beautiful. And then, of course, I got so many different versions of it. There's a green one that's quite old. The red is a single from 3 or 4 years ago. Can't remember where I got the gray one. Blue, I think, again, is a single. The green with the gray stripes is a part of the Top Gun 5-pack, and the orange came out as a single as well. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th version of that particular vehicle that I have, and I love this casting, and I hope that they do many, many different versions of it. Yeah, it is turning into be quite a collection. I think I have them all. I'm not sure if I'm missing any of them. All right, what do we have next? Next we have a Jeep, and I have several versions of this Jeep Wagoneer with the wood panel siding. I'm pretty sure I have this in red somewhere, and for some reason I think I have it in blue as well. Roof rack, no detailing on it. Just the sides done, guys, but does have a tow hook. Decent enough casting. Do I have another version of it somewhere? Yeah, I do. No, I don't. Give me 1 second. I thought I pulled out another version of it. There's the car right there in brown, and I'm pretty sure I have it in red as well somewhere. And then last but not least, another beauty. This is the Volvo wagon, which I have in black. Volvo V60. Which unfortunately I couldn't find. I had it displayed for the longest time, and I moved all my cars around and I just couldn't find it. But look at this, this is stunning. What a fantastic vehicle. This might be my favorite version of this particular vehicle. Fully detailed, front and back, with a creamy, I'm not sure if that's a cream or a gray, but it's more of a creamy interior, black base, decent set of tires for this vehicle. Of course, I do have another version of it in blue as well. This might have been the first one. It's really nice. And this one's from 2016, and of course, guys, as I said earlier, it did come in a 5-pack, and I do have it in black, but I just couldn't find it for the life of me. I spent absolutely 20 minutes looking for it, but I just couldn't remember where I had put it. So let's just move along here in the interest of time. Let's look at this next 5-pack. I just split it open 2 seconds ago when I opened the other one. I'm just going to do it at an angle again just so that you don't see my reflection. So there's an Audi, another Mini Cooper, a Citroen, a Range Rover, and a fire truck. And let's just have a quick look at the Scania. That is a stellar color, isn't it? Just fantastic. The artwork. Give me a second while I just open that up and we will have a look at these as well. I'm going to start from the bottom and work my way up. So here's a Scania fire truck. I know this did come as a part of the, I think, German series. I think it was the German series. Or maybe it was a French series, I can't remember. I didn't have time to pull them out to see if they're the same or not. But anyways, this first time I'm opening one. So let's just have a quick look at the back here. Scania P360 fire engine. I will be making a fire engine video. I haven't done one in a while and I've bought plenty of fire engines in the meanwhile, so I'm definitely due for a new fire engine video. That is fire. What a fantastic casting. Look at the detailing there. No detailing in the back or the front, but lots of detailing in the sides and then the plastic, which is really nice. So nothing to compare to it today, guys, but we will. I'm not too worried about it because we will be. I will be doing another video. So here is a Range Rover Evoque, 2015 Range Rover Evoque in orange. It's the second time they've done this in orange. And I do have another version of it, which we're going to compare. So. There's the vehicle itself. It does have an interior, sorry about that. Looks like it's left-hand drive. Just gonna move some of these cars around so we can look at it. So I have 3 different versions of it. I also have it in red and I didn't pull it out because I hadn't opened it yet. And I'm just gonna have a quick look at these 2 oranges. But once again, they're 2 very different shades of orange. So this is more of a, I mean, I don't want to call this pastel, but it's certainly more milky than that one is. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but when you, to the naked eye, you can sort of see it. It is a very different color. Same wheels. You can see the difference in color there. There you go. Same wheels, same detailing. And also, the tinting on this one is much lighter than the tint on that one. Look at that. That one you can barely see inside. And this one, without any trouble, you can see that it's left-hand drive. So 2 major differences so far, and let's just have a quick look at the back. Back looks identical other than the color, of course. All the detailing is the same. And for comparison's sake, let's just look at the back as well. And once again, totally different color plastic. One is a light gray, the other is a very dark gray. So I would say this is a different car pretty much. I mean, different shades of orange, plenty of unique characteristics, including the shade of the windows. One is much darker than the other. And you can see the plastic is completely different as well. Completely different shades of gray. So I'm happy for that. I thought that was going to be a complete repeat, but I'm not sure if that's in error, but I will take it. Next, we're going to look at the Citroen, which I absolutely love this casting. I've been picking up quite a few of them, and I will show you guys all the Citroens I do have. It is DS21 Palace. That is fantastic. I've got this in about 6 different colors now, including black, olive green, I think a yellow. This one is just magic. Look at that, fully detailed at the back. Looks great, doesn't it? Fantastic color. I think that's the best color they've made that in. Not going to spend too much time on it, and I'm not going to spend too much time on the Mini either, because I think we've already seen it, but we will do a comparison just because all the other cars have been different, and maybe this Mini is different as well in some ways. So let's just do a quick comparison on the table and see if there's anything we notice right off the top. The colors are fairly similar. Window tints are exact. Front detailing looks a bit different there on the grille. Yeah, the grille, it's so hard to tell. Grille might be a slightly different. Yeah, there's a slight variance in the grille. Nothing significant. That looks fairly similar as well. Just gonna hold it up. The Cooper sign does seem slightly longer on one of them and slightly shorter on the other. So those are the two main variances. The colors are fairly close. It's hard to see a difference. So I would say that's basically the same car, and let's just have a look at the base. Oh, the base, yeah, one is a lot lighter than the other again. So the new one, which is the N26 one, is a lot lighter plastic than the original version that came in the Top Gun series. So I'm not sure whether to call this a new vehicle or the same vehicle. They look quite exact to me. You can see the plastic on the inside is a different color as well. One is quite a bit lighter than the other. That's the major difference. And then finally, and last but not least, let's look at this Audi R8 in white, and it looks fantastic. Look at that. That is just a wonderful looking vehicle. And that fully detailed, look at that. GR8 2B 13.5. I get the feeling that this might be a repeat. I don't have a lot of Audis in my collection. I do have some. I have it in gold. That's the premium one. That's sort of a blue, bottle blue, metallic bottle blue. And of course in red and gray. And then just for comparison's sake, I did pull out a Tomica as well. I actually think the Matchbox version is a lot nicer as far as the die-cast vehicle goes and as far as the design and the detailing goes, especially given that this is probably 4 times the price. And the wheels on this, never been a big fan of these Tomica wheels, but a friend of mine gave me this actually, so I didn't pay for it, but I do like the R8, and I was happy to add one more to my collection. But let's just have a look at this. This one is just money. It's probably one of the nicest versions of it that I have seen. Certainly the nicest version that I own. And I can't wait to display this. I'm actually out of plastic cases like that, so I had to order a couple of hundred more just to be able to display the rest of the cars that I'm cracking. I've been opening a lot of vehicles, and just have another quick look at these vehicles. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, guys. This video is approaching something close to 20 minutes now, and I want to run to Walmart to see if there's anything else they're gonna stock today. So anyways, thanks guys, thanks for viewing this video. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and if you haven't liked it, please do so as well. And I will be opening more boxes in the near future, so keep an eye out for that, and have a fantastic week.